well, finally we're cruising. We be cruising once more, set free back onto the cut. This is our second day, because yesterday we took Brian, who's my mate Kevin's dad, who's 91 years old, ex-Royal Navy sailor, sailed on destroyers all over the world, and he said it was his first time on a floating vessel, because it's not a ship, is it? But his first time on a floating vessel since 1972. It was a lovely day out, lovely to take him out, although he did behave like a proper sailor. Took my wife to the bow, chatted her up all afternoon, drank my wine, and then when we stopped at the pub, we hit the pub. So 91 years old, but he's still a true sailor. Hello.
That's a handy little clip, isn't it? Oh, that's you. I mean, in my time, in 24 years, I had 2 frigates, 2 cruisers, and about 4 or 5 blooming destroyers.
Oh.
Dreadnought.
Well, I didn't get much footage of Brian because, typical sailor, he was chatting up my wife the entire trip. So what can you do? But where do all sailors end up when they reach port? In the pub. Cheers.
Back to life on the cut.
That's it. Salty old sea dog. So now we're heading towards Reading, where we'll pick up the Thames. I think it will take us another 2 or 3 days to get there. We'll be not in a hurry. Now when we hit the Thames, we'll be heading towards Oxford, where we'll pick up Southern Oxford. But the Thames is going to be new for us. We've not been on a river that big. We've been on some other rivers on Badger, but nothing as big as the Thames, obviously. So yeah, excited, but gosh, we've missed this. Memories of flooding back, stopping to do the swing bridges, and just getting on and off the boat, and you know, all those things. Memories flooding back from our 1.5 years on Badger, and it is as friendly and as eclectic and as relaxed as I remember it. God, I miss this. You also may be wondering why I've got my head stuck out the side of this canopy. Well, it's because we've got the canopy, but it's introduced a whole new level of faff into my life, because British weather being what British weather is, today's one of them indecisive days, and it was glorious to begin with, but I had a funny feeling it would rain later, and I got a funny feeling my prediction was correct, so I thought I'd leave it up rather than having to take it down, stop, put it back up again. So it stays up today. Tomorrow I'm hoping it comes down. Alright, time to wrap this one up quick. It's we're getting into the rhythm of being back on the canal again and finding mooring spots, finding time to edit in the evening, finding spots to get rid of our rubbish and empty our toilet and all those things. So it's a quick one made up from the first 2 days of us being back on, released into the wild as it were. So it's a quick one. But before I leave you with the montage, I'm going to thank Stuart from Foxy Doxy again, who reminded me that he's a continuous cruiser, so he has no address for me to send the postcard, but I will catch up with you at some point. And also Tracy Priest as well, thank you very much, and courtesy of you I'm drinking Hobgoblin IPA from the local shop round the corner. Thank you very much. Right, it's a quick one this week. Hopefully I can flesh things out more as we continue to get into our rhythm, but for right now I'll leave you with the montage.